Hello and welcome. This is teacher Bara Abu Hatab from Doors of Science Schools for Excellence. Today I'm going to talk about present perfect. Okay, this tense I'm going to discuss it for 8th grade student and 9th grade student. So it's common between both grades, right? So let's start. What's the meaning of present perfect, or what does present perfect means? Okay, let's start from perfect. Perfect here we have like it means completed action or finished action in the past. Okay, something happened in the past. All right, but we have present. So completed action in the past and the present. Okay, present related or linked with the effect of the completed action, the result of the completed action. So we have perfect means something happened in the past. Okay, it is finished action. Okay, something happened in the past, while present it's related to the effect of the completed action that we have here or now in our present. Okay, all right, so the first thing we have to know the grammatical structure or the formulation of the present perfect. Most of you, I think, know this structure as related or refers to subject. So we have in the sentence subject plus has or have plus verb 3 plus object or complement. All right. We have two auxiliary verbs. So when do we use each one of them? Okay. If you have in the sentence singular subject like either pronoun or a noun, if you have a singular pronoun, she, he, it, or any singular name like Ali, Ahmed, John, Dana, whatever, you have to use has, then the past participle verb, verb 3. Okay? While if you have a plural noun or plural pronouns like they, we, you, and I, or any plural noun like children, boys, men, whatever, you have then to use have, okay, plus past participle verb. Okay, this is the subject or the subjective pronouns. All right. Okay, and the most important thing I would like you to know and to learn is to distinguish when do we use present perfect tense, or why do we use present perfect tense? Okay, teacher, when do I have to use present perfect? Okay, all right, so we have many cases that in English grammar that we use present perfect, but in this video and in our curriculum, it's required from you to know and to learn these two cases, and I would be glad if you be good in using present perfect in these cases. All right. Okay, the first case or the first situation that you have to use present perfect is when you are talking about action started in the past, or when you are explaining an action started in the past and it is still continues to the present. So something started in the past and it's still continuing. It's still happening now. Okay, so it's not finished action, it's continuous. All right, it is continuing because it's started in the past and it's still happening. Like, I have learned English for 15 years. This sentence means that I started learning English before 15 years, and I am still learning it now. Okay, so this action started in the past and is still happening now. As we have a question number, sentence number 1, my teacher has taught English for 5 years. This sentence means that my teacher started teaching English like in 2015, and she or he is still teaching now. All right. Example number 2, they have learned English for 10 years. It means that they started learning English, okay, before 10 years, and they are still learning English now. So the event started in the past and it's still happening now. Okay, this is the first case. The second one is to talk about past event, okay, and you are focusing on the event or on the action itself. You are not focusing or giving any attention to the time. So you are talking about, or we use present perfect to talk about past event with indefinite time. Okay, it means indefinite means that it's unclear or not important, or you didn't mention or we don't mention the time in the sentence, so we focus on the action or the verb. Okay, either we don't know or we don't want to know or to give any attention or any importance to the time. Okay, so again, something happened in the past, but we don't know exactly when. Also, it happened in the time in the past, but either you don't know when exactly happened, or you don't want to mention when it happened, or you are not talking about the time, you are talking about the action in your sentence. Okay, right. Okay, we have more examples here. I have been to France with my family. I have been to France with my family. Here I didn't mention any time or any period, okay? I'm focusing only on the action, that I went to France and I returned to my country, and I went and returned with my family. This is the important thing, okay? I'm not focusing on the time. I'm talking about the event, all right? Number 2, your English has improved. So let's imagine I'm telling one of my students that his English has improved. I noticed that during the whole semester. So I don't know exactly when it happened, okay? And of course, the improvement of his English didn't happen suddenly. So maybe he did lots of effort practicing and studying. So we don't know exactly when the improvement of his language happened, but I'm focusing here about the thing that happened, which is that his English has improved. Okay, so I'm focusing again about or on his English language improvement. And the last example that we have, Dana has texted me once. All right, also I didn't mention the time. When did Dana texted me? No, I said how many times did Dana text me? Once. Okay, only once. So I didn't mention the time. I repeated again and again. These two cases are very important. We have more than these two cases, like as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, completed, we can use present perfect to talk about completed action. An event happened in the past, but the result or the effect is still continuing now, or we have it like, I have studied English for 7 years. Okay, I studied English at the university in let's say 2006. Okay, and I finished my studying. Okay, so the event or the action finished. All right, but the effect of this action, the effect of my studying at the university, okay, is appear, the effects appear in the present, in my present, okay, because I am using the language, I am using the grammar, I am using the whole knowledge and the whole things that I have studied in the university. Okay, so the studying action for me has finished, but the result and the effects of my studying at the university, I still have it in my present. All right, I hope that everything is clear, and